What is up, you guys? Legacy Death here, bringing episode number 5 and Road to a Clip, and episode number 2 of Middle School Stories. So, I just got the ballista. Gotta put that on, bro. Maybe I'm gonna take it off. I'm just gonna wait till I get extended mags. So, I just got the ballista just in my classes. Mostly my DSR and my ballista when I get the X pair will all be the same. And I got the takedown headshot beater. So here we go. Okay, guys, let's go. No. Oh yeah, I think I might have gotten some camos. A map. Okay. So yeah, guys, no one commented down below of what you want me to cover next. First did. He said cover about him. No. So, I'm going to talk about 8th grade graduation. This time I am only going to do one game and not ramble on and not start talking about all this random stuff. So, 8th grade, or not 8th grade graduation, or just 8th grade, I don't know. So, 8th grade graduation, it's not really, when you're in 8th grade, you don't really have any field trips. We only had one field trip, and that was to Great America, Six Flags, because, it costs so much, so you just go to Great America, and that's it. So that's fine, but when we went last year, it was raining. So all the roller coasters were, shut down because of the rain. So we didn't really ride it. When we got there, when we were driving, it was pouring, and then it started drizzling, and it started pouring again. And as soon as we left, it stopped. And we left as soon as we got to school. We left right away. And fuck you, shotgunner. We left right away. So we get there, and I am not a big roller coaster fan. I never liked it. I never liked roller coasters. But when you're with your friends, you don't really want to pussy out and show them that you're scared or something. So I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll go on the ride. So I go, and our first ride was Superman, and that's where you're on your stomach, and I was scared as fuck. But at the end of that, I was like, okay, fine, I'm fine. And then we on Superman, Raging Bull, Great America. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember the rides, but all I know is we didn't go on V2. I wanted to though, but we didn't go on that. Faggot. So, anyways, there's the Dark Knight ride, and oh my god, that's the world's most stupidest ride ever. And since when we first went, because it was raining and wet, when we first went, we were in line and it went by really fast, and because there's no one there. And then, so it went by fast, really stupid, really boring. Then we're like, okay, yeah, we're bored, so we go outside again, and then it starts pouring, and that's the only ride indoors. So we go in there, and now there's a long ass line. So we're sitting there, we're bored as fuck, and so we got nothing to do, and I think we waited maybe 30-40 minutes, and my friend got behind my friend and pantsed him, and we started for some reason we had a pantsing war the whole time while we were waiting. And then we finally get on the ride again, and it's like a 30-second ride. So fucking boring. I don't know why we decided to ride it again, but we did. Then it's I think it was maybe 1-2 hour drive, so we sat in the bus soaking wet, smelly, for an hour or two, and that sucked. Because it's one thing if you're all dry and stuff, but it's another thing if you're soaking wet on the bus. And then we then I think like a week later we have our 8th grade graduation party, which was boring again. This one weird kid started dancing because we had like a DJ there, I guess, to play music and stuff, and he started dancing. He is the world's most shittiest dancer ever, and it was really funny too. Just because you watch him dancing, everyone surrounds him, and he thinks everyone's like cheering because he thinks they're cheering with him, or like they're cheering and laughing. And he thinks that like, oh yeah, they like it. No, they're laughing because you're stupid. So that lasted, I think, like almost the whole day, and that was boring too. We had pizza, chips, and all that shit. And I thought I was last, like my class was the last class to have that. I guess not, but whatever. We were the last class to have a like they had a graduation party, but they didn't have like a graduation ceremony. I don't think, because riding the bus, I don't remember ever seeing it or seeing all these kids out there. Because when I did it, when we did our graduation practice ceremony, we had an assembly. When we were done, we sat outside for about the whole school day. In the 7th and 8th hour, we sat on the grass and ate popsicles. That's 8 popsicles and chips. That was it. That was what we did for 7th and 8th hour when we were done with the practice ceremony. And then we go home, and like maybe 1 or 2 hours later, we go back to the school and have the graduation. And it was really hot. Like, we're just sitting on the chairs for maybe 5-6 hours, and it was like we didn't move. The only time that we moved and got up was when we did it, like when we practiced our walk up, handshake, and all that. And you're just sitting like sunburnt. Everyone came back so burned. And when I got there, I was like, oh, I'm fine, And I got split. It doesn't matter because it was triple. So I didn't think I was sunburnt, and I get home, or someone's like, oh my god, Eric, you're like freaking red. I'm like, really? I go to my mirror in my bathroom, I look at like, holy shit. Like, wow. And when I get there, I am burning red. And then we had to, like, we got in line, getting ready to walk out, and we had to stand in the school for about an hour. Just stand there. It was the world's most awkward thing ever. Because, really, just because you're just standing there, and that's it, and you can't get out of line. Like, you were there for an hour, you had 20 minutes to go around and talk, and then, like, the 30 minutes or 30 minutes you had left, you had to stay in line, you cannot move. So that sucked. And then we get to the ceremony that lasted like maybe an hour or 2. The real one. And you sit there, you listen to the kids in your class speak, like the kids in student counselor or something. You listen to them speak, they call your name up. You go, you get your freaking thing, and then you sit down. Because I was, I think, the second or third one to go. So yeah, I go up there and I'm taller than all the other kids. That's what I loved. I was taller than like every kid in my class, and I was taller than most of the people. And then I remember for the ceremony or the practice one, I walk up and the principal's, or either during the real ceremony or the practice one, the principal was standing there and he grabbed, like, I had to shake his hand and all that stuff. He shook my hand. He's like, "You're playing football, right, kid?" I'm like, "Yeah, good, you better." It's like, "You're asking me this during the ceremony. Why?" And yeah. So 8th grade graduation was like, graduation was really fucking stupid and boring. Like, come on, it's 8th grade. Maybe for high school or something, but not for 8th fucking grade. Like, I remember, like, some people have, like, parties, they'll get gifts and stuff. Like, are you serious? It's 8th fucking grade. You can't get held back. Our school can't keep you back. Damn it. Like, you have to graduate. You can't get held back. So, like, why are you getting presents, bro? This one kid told me, he's like, yeah, I got $300. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what I got? I gotta go to Gabby's. That's what I got. I gotta go to a restaurant and get food. That's it. Some assholes. And, oh. So, that was my 8th grade graduation story. I think maybe tomorrow I'm going to do embarrassing moments, because I got a lot of embarrassing moments from middle school. Hit marker. Good night, bitch. Oh my god. That was horrible. So yeah, I have a lot of embarrassing moments from middle school. I think if I talk about every embarrassing moment, I might have to do 2-3 games, because I got a lot. So this game is almost over. And I'm sorry, I did really bad this game because I was just talking and talking and talking and talking. If I get 2 more kills, I could go positive. Let's go for that 2 kills, guys. Oh, shit. Or maybe just 1 kill, then I can go. 1. No! I went negative. Come on, boom. Boom. I went negative. So close, guys. So close. So anyways, you guys, that was Road to a Clip episode number 5. I got a triple and another triple. 2 triple feeds that game. That is not a clip though. So have a nice day. Might do the embarrassing moments today, or record them today. So yeah, have a nice day.